Hey, good evening, country comforters. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see who we got here. Who we got here? Hey, Menda and Spike. Hello, hello. Welcome. Richard. Hello, hello. And of course, gotta have Misty here. So,
Yeah, hello
uh,
everybody.
so tonight, we are talking seafood mac and cheese, baked mac and cheese. And if I do say so myself, it came out kind of nice. Excuse me.
Well, he's got to
Country
verify that it tastes good before he shares the recipe.
country comfort privilege there. So, uh, so how's everybody doing tonight?
Well,
Upright.
after that intro, I'm hungry again.
That's
Not
allowed. That's
bad.
allowed.
Working on dream catchers.
Yep, Amanda, how are you guys doing? Well, hello, Beth. Uh, all right, hon. That's the yeah. But make sure you have breakfast before you go watching this. You don't. Otherwise, you're going to end up having breakfast and lunch at the same time.
Yep.
Nothing
So,
wrong with that.
yep. Well, today was a busy day. Today was a busy day. I would love to tell you that everything uh, always comes out perfectly, but as you well know, there's there's always our little buddy Murphy hanging around, and yeah, we had a couple slip ups. Had to redo the sauce because I boiled it over. Yeah, so well, if you like seafood, you might this might work for you. So um, and had Mama help me out a little bit while we were getting things going. Had to revamp the sauce when I did get it. So this was a fun one, but we have something else that popped up here. Finally, the American company I worked with couldn't get it right, so we went abroad, and look what finally came in today. Ta-da!
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we finally got the country comfort aprons in. They're not quite as thick as the green one, as the embroidery one. This is silk screened, but they're not as expensive either. So we'll give this one a test run, and if that works, then we'll throw it up for merch at one point if anybody's interested. So far, it's been rather comfy, so and
If
rather
you
nice.
if you like, Jace, I can throw up an Etsy store for you real quick.
Um, yeah, actually, what is it? I think Chris is showing me one. Sheriff's got a merch store that he runs through. I'm going to try and take a look at those. I didn't like the Etsy thing. Um, just was I forget what it was. Whether it was they were taking a chunk like Amazonians. Well, look who's there. The man, the myth, the legend. Just in time for baked mac and cheese.
What's going on? What's going?
Uh,
I got you though. I ate before I came this time. So
Very good. Well, now hopefully, because I promised we were going to do something a little different too. And one of the things that I promised was some humor. Also promised some parodies. So today you're going to get a parody. And I apologize. We didn't have the Country Comfort band. We didn't have the Country Comfort singers up here. So based on the limited budget that we had, we did the best that we could with what we had. So enjoy, and we'll kind of throw everything together for you here. Let me see if we can get this rolling. And again, it's in pieces. One of these times, I'll get ahead of the game. Is that we'll just spend a weekend talking about stuff, and then I'll have Misty or Sheriff help me put the whole thing together, and we'll have it for a better video for the next run. So here we go. Sorry, that was not going to work because I forgot to click on the audio button. See? There we go. Now we're going to share the audio. That'll work. Otherwise, you wouldn't get to laugh at everything.
You got this.
Oh, I do. It's one of these days. I'll get it all together one of these days when I get a staff and help and everything else. Till
Oh,
then,
yeah.
we'll
Hey,
kind of goof along.
comforters, as I promised, today we are going to do seafood baked mac and cheese, lobster, crab, and shrimp. And it was kind of weird. I told you sometimes we're going to do parodies and other things. As I was getting this ready and starting to put everything together, I got a weird thought in my head, and here's what we ended up with.
All right, boys and girls, enjoy.
Let's go.
All right, this will be to the tune of SpongeBob SquarePants, so just bear with me here. Oh, who likes to have seafood with mac and cheese? Country Comfort, that's who. It's creamy and tasty and cooks in a breeze. Country Comfort, will you? We showed you a picture just for a tease. Country Comfort, show us. Let's whip up a dish that's sure to please. Country Comfort cooks now. Country Comfort cooks now. Country Comfort cooks wow.
Nice. I'm digging it. I like it.
I say it was a good parody. I just said that's what we had.
It was good.
So now on to the serious cooking.
All right, so this is in parts here. First off, the boiling of the macaroni. Everybody's got this down. Everybody knows. You throw your water in the pot, you get it up to boil, you add your
So now
salt
we get
or
past
your
the bad
oil.
parodies. First thing we're going to do is boil up a good bit of mac and cheese. I've got 2 full-size boxes of mac and cheese here. For this one, it's going to be a large batch, so you can use less. You just kind of measure it out to what's right for the amount of folks you want to feed.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Is that like elbow macaroni?
it is. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yep.
All right, guys. So once you boiled your macaroni and cooled it off, you rinse it real good. Next part's real simple. We're going to cut up and caramelize half an onion to add into it. You see me cut the onion up before, so I won't bore you with the details on that one. I'll show you once it's done.
So and the onion, actually, I didn't get back. I got going on things and forgot to do a shot of it. It's just the normal caramelizing of an onion. I throw a pat of butter in with it. Keep it moving around so you don't burn it. And once it starts turning brown at the edges, that's when you go ahead. You should have kind of a translucent look to it. Take that off the heat, drop it into a bowl, and just let it sit there while you're putting together the rest of the ingredients. This is where life got interesting.
All right, campers. This next part's the trickiest part of the whole thing. Whipping up the, some people call it bechamel sauce, some people call it Monterey sauce. It's a cheese sauce that you're going to add to it so that when everything bakes up, it doesn't bake up real hard and nasty. So the first thing we do is use a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. We're going to add in some cheese. Get about 2 cups of flour here. Now you're probably not going to use the whole thing. Again, you're going to have to pare it down if you're cooking for fewer folks. And then this is showing us 6 tablespoons of butter. We're probably going to use about half of that. So we'll try and show you whipping the whole thing together here shortly.
All right.
Oops. That was loud.
Tight.
All right, campers. So first thing you do is drop the butter into the pan here. Turn your stove on about low medium heat to get everything going, and just get your butter melted there.
Come on, close up. That's the last of where the first batch went good. After that, the first batch went south. So I got Mama because I don't have 3 arms and I can't hold the camera. Plus, put the flour in. Plus, stir it in as well. So there was more to do there.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a mess to clean up, guys.
All right, ladies and germs, we had to switch to another burner. I had a minor mishap and overflowed rolled over the original sauce. So we're now in the process of round 2. As soon as this heats up, we'll start whisking in the flour. And I have a helper now to hold the phone so that the camera, so that I can do my part without trying to juggle 3 things at once. Don't know what I was thinking.
Thank you, Mama. Sometimes we get by with a little help from my friends. All right, so
What's up,
here's the
Corn Pop?
sauce. Hey, Corn Pop.
All right, campers, here we go. This is the tricky part. We're going to add the flour in a little bit at a time. And whisk it in. Picking up your sauce. At this point, you can drop your temperature down to low, medium. What you want to do, see how I've got some lumps in here. You want to keep whisking until you get rid of the lumps. The last thing you want to do is when you go to bite into this mac and cheese, is bite into a lump of flour, not fun. So, throw a little bit more in here. Whisk that all up. And that's about all we need for that.
Now, this got thick on me real quick.
Go into the cheese. All right. Turn that off. See how it's a little on the lumpy side, not too bad. This is what happens. It is okay. It's not lumpy. It's just what we want.
All right. So that actually ended up being a little lumpier than we wanted, and then we added the cheese in, and went to full-on lump mode.
Add in a couple of handfuls of cheese just to get the cheesy stuff going. Don't worry, there's a lot more that's going to go. Put that in here first. And we did a little too much all at once for the size of the pot. That's okay, not a problem. If you have this happen, you just sit there and work it in. Work it in. Work it in.
Yeah, see how we went full-on lump mode there? All right. Yeah, that is not a disaster, folks. That is an easy thing to fix. Yeah, add a little milk. If that doesn't get you where you want to go.
It's because we paused for a minute while I went and grabbed the cheese. Today has not been my best demonstration. I tell you, it's okay. This is still going to come out really, really good.
And it did.
At the end. Wait, watch. Let's see.
I wish we had smell-o-vision.
I think Mama's starting to get hungry. There we go. See how the cheese is melting up into here now? I'm going to add a little more milk.
Now, note with this, we haven't added a whole lot of spices with this. This one was a very plain Jane deal.
Honey again. Well, not
Yeah.
not quite as congealed. Oh, I'm being sloppy. All right, I didn't burn it like I did last batch. That's okay. So there we go. There we go.
I don't know why my mic's so sensitive today.
What?
That time of the month?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I can just hear it every time I take a hit off the vape.
All right, so here's what we did with this one. I'm going to pause this one once it gets started in here. Please load.
Okay, campers. Sorry. So
Okay. So you
this
see,
is what we're trying to get to.
Yeah, that's creamier.
Apologize. Trying to do so.
what we do with that, if you end up with your sauce totally thickening up beyond where you want it and lumping up like that, again, not a lost cause. Easiest thing in the world to do is take it out, pour it into a bowl, add a little bit more milk, and take a hand mixer to it. It's okay if it cools off a little bit because that's going to keep you from melting all the rest of the cheese that you're putting in there, and it really doesn't make a big issue with it. But take a look and see how this turned out.
Several things all at once. If you do get thick to the point where it lumpies a little, just dump it out in the bowl like I did here. Add a little more milk to it. Take a hand mixer and just whip it around for a little bit. You'll end up with something with this consistency, which is exactly where you want to be. Nice, thick, and creamy, but not too lumpy. Okay, next shot, mixing it all together.
All right, here comes the part where somebody's going to get hungry.
Yeah, corn pop. I think the recipe is actually on your Facebook, isn't it, Jay?
It is.
Campers, thanks to
Hang
the
on.
lovely helping hands of Misty. We've got everything added in. So that's the cheese, the shrimp, the lobster, the crab, all mixed into the sauce here. I'm going to stir it all up, and then we're going to stick it over into the pan here. So as soon as we get this all stirred up, we'll get it in the pan. I'll show you what it looks like in the pan, and we're good to go. No special anything. I might add a little bit of garlic to it. Might add a little bit of Old Bay. We'll see. You can season it however you want, salt, pepper, whatever. Or you can just leave it. Be traditional.
All right.
All right, campers. Here it is. Loaded up and ready to go in the oven. So we're going to pop it in at 375 for about 35, 40 minutes. Take a look at it, see what we got, and maybe let it roll a little bit more. We'll show you next what it looks like once she's done.
And here we go.
All right, peeps, time for the big reveal. There you have it.
That was good.
Big
Yep.
mac and cheese. I added a little sprinkle of cheese over
Still
the top.
bubbling at the
Just
edges.
to give it that cooked crust.
Yep. And that's also got some dill.
That's what we got. All right. Cannot wait to dive in on this.
And plated up. Mama decided to go for a bowl. So I had to plate it up so y'all can see the final finished product. It does not stand up like a piece of cake. It does flop down a little bit, which is just fine. If you will open, pretty please. There we go. And that's it.
Nice.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, it's not. This is not a hard one, folks. Even the whipping the sauce together, you got maybe 20, 25 minutes worth of prep time. 30, 40 minutes worth of cook time, and that's it. You're one dish right out to the table. That's not got a lot of vegetables on it, so you come up with vegetables you could have with it. I'd imagine asparagus you could do, probably a little salad maybe, maybe grilled or cooked up squash. Something you don't want something that's going to be really, really strong.
Or you can have it just as a regular dish all by itself.
Well, and that's true too. We're given options. So, but yeah, it is one of those ones. Hey, Mary. Hey, Doris. So it would make it to the oven. Yeah, well, broccoli. Yeah, you could do broccoli too. I debated on adding some broccoli into it, in fact, Unfortunately, Mama has hit her broccoli level for a while. I kind of overdid it for a little bit with dishes, so we had to back off. Had to put down the broccoli and step away from the table to keep her happy. So, but that's really it. It's not a complicated one. It's easy to do. It doesn't take a whole lot of ingredients. Doesn't take a whole lot of prep work. Biggest thing is thawing out the shrimp. Um, the lobster actually is the same. I'm sure you've seen packages of the imitation crab. I also got a package of the chunked up imitation lobster. That also had to be thawed. So once you thaw both of those, it's just a process of breaking the packages up into pieces when you put everything together before you stir it together. Dumping the cheese in, mixing it all up, and then layering it out and you're not even really layering it. You're just filling up the bacon dish that you're going to cook in. Um, it's anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes. It depends on your stove, Doris. Ours is a little finicky, so we actually went a little bit beyond. I've got to get in there and replace. There's a what is it? It's a thermometer.
Thermostat.
Yeah, the thermostat probe that comes in through the back. Um, and right now it's have I done the Brussels sprouts on here? No, I'm actually saving the Brussels sprouts for when I do steak for Mama. We came that close to getting them today. There were some nice thick ribeyes, and when I say thick, I'm talking about 2-inch thick ribeyes that were sitting there at Weiss's that I was looking at, and I went, I can't do that. But when we do those steaks, I'll do the Brussels sprouts if it gets down to it. And we got to postpone the steaks. Then what I'll do is we'll probably do chicken and the Brussels. Oh well, the Brussels, the recipe for that can't be any simpler. I can give that one to you right now. The recipe for the Brussels sprouts is you take a brick of bacon. I prefer the thick cut applewood or cherrywood smoked bacon. You can use the hickory is fine. Just make sure it's thick cut. And when you are thawing it, thaw it most of the way. Don't thaw it completely because it's easier to cut that way. And what you're going to do is you're going to open the whole pack. You're going to stick it down on top of your cutting board, and you're going to cut crossways so that they are roughly 1-inch pieces that you're left with. Now it's going to be a whole column of them, because you're going to do a column at a time. But you're going to cut them down so that when they separate, they'll be roughly 1-inch squares. Stick those into your frying pan. Set it on medium heat. This is something where you want to draw. Sorry, I got something in my eyes here. You want to draw the fat out and some of the grease out. You want it to cook up, but you don't want it to crisp up. Crispy bacon doesn't work with this. Hey, Sleepless.
Hey,
Hello, Corn
Sleepless.
Pop. And while the bacon's starting to cook, you can do one of two things. You can either buy your Brussels sprouts where the store has already cut them in half, and then what you're going to have to do is go back and cut the stems off. My experience, they never cut the stems off. They just run them through this machine that cuts them in half and into a little container, and that's it. You got to deal with it. The other way you can do it is you can buy them whole, cut the stem off, and then cut them in half and throw them in a bowl. Whichever way, it really doesn't matter. I've used them both ways, and it turns out about the same. While the bacon is cooking, what I'd also do is, depending on your preference, you can either put a little squeeze of that fresh garlic that they do. I've been trying to find it. My favorite is the squeezed garlic. It's the minced squeezed garlic that's in a bottle. Usually it's a bottle with a green wrapper on it that has olive oil added to it. For whatever reason, I think the olive oil infusing in with it brings out the garlic flavor a little bit more when you cook with it. Doesn't It's not really a huge deal, but I prefer using maybe two squeezes of fresh garlic, or if you've got the powdered garlic, you can sprinkle that over the top while you mix up the bacon. Once you've got a good base of bacon grease in your pan, and yeah, you want to see a good layer of it in there, and the bacon is cooked, but it's still soft. That's when you want to add your Brussels sprouts in. Don't wait right away. Start stirring. Stir those Brussels sprouts up. Stir them so that they all get coated with that bacon grease. And I know there are going to be people going, "Oh, that's not healthy." The hell it isn't. You want to sit and stir and make sure bacon grease gets all up in those cut sides of the Brussels, and then you're going to leave it on low medium. Cover that frying pan up and let it cook. About every 5 minutes or so, come over, give it a stir. Now, if you note that you're starting to have things that are sticking and starting to burn a little bit, you can either turn your stove down, your stovetop down a little bit, or you can come over and stir it a little bit more. There are folks that like to cook their food where they'll throw it in the pan and they'll leave it and let it sit and then come back to it after a while. I'm kind of one of those busybodies. I like to get in there and move the food around as I'm cooking it. Kind of keep an eye on it, make sure that nothing's getting burned, nothing's getting too much attention. It all kind of works together. Once you work it to the point where those flat sides that you cut of the Brussels are starting to brown, take a fork and push down through it. If the fork pushes relatively easily through the Brussels, now you want it soft, but you don't want it to go like mush. If you get to you've gone too far. So kind of keep at it, and when you get to the point where those flat sides are starting to brown up, the edges are browning, and you can stick a fork through it comfortably. Take it out, take one off, blow on it. Hey, this is one of the chef privileges. Blow on it, get it cooled off. Don't burn yourself doing it, and test it, taste test it. Make sure it's soft to what your liking is. One of the things you're going to notice is without having to add anything more than that little dash of garlic, and you don't even really have to add that. Our family loves garlic. We cook with garlic, so a lot of what you see me do is always going to have garlic in it. Um, but you're going to realize that you don't really have to add anything to it. That sour taste that you get when you boil Brussels is not there. That sour taste when you fry Brussels or bake Brussels by themselves, it's not there. The bacon grease does away with that. The bacon flavor does away with that, and it has a way of helping to cook the Brussels all the way through. I introduced it. Oh, geez, what, babe? 7, 8 years ago to Thanksgiving dinner in place of green bean casserole.
Yeah, I think so.
Family
I
ain't
like the casserole.
Yeah, family ain't never looked back since. That green bean casserole is off the menu, and the bacon and Brussels is. And I add with that. We'll do that later on another broadcast. Um, but I have a cream sauce over baked asparagus that goes in place of the green bean casserole, and that really turned out well too, because it's kind of a Parmesan Alfredo sauce that goes over it.
Nice.
Yep. So that's the bacon Brussels, and that's really simple.
I think the next time I make Brussels sprouts, I'm going to try that.
Try it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary, I do. You can use a big frying pan on top of the stove. Be perfectly candid. One of the things, and I think this is what, number 5, babe. We started buying the electric frying pans.
Yeah.
Just as a way of being able to, when we were cooking, especially when we were celebrating Thanksgiving, and well, there's just so many burners on top of a stove. So Mama and I have always been real good in the kitchen together, but there's just so much you can do on a stove when you got both of us kind of elbowing each other around. She keeps to the right, I keep to the left, because she's right-handed, I'm left-handed. So it makes life a lot easier. We're not butting in on each other as we're going along. But having that electric frying pan really made a difference. I started out with the square one. Very quickly realized that square wasn't going to work for us, so we've got the bigger rectangular one that we use, and I think this is number 4 of those that we're on, and soon to replace that one because we just burn through them. We use them up. It is something that we cook a lot on because we have a tendency to do a lot of one pan or one pan or one pot meals. It's easier. So let's see here. Yeah. Well, and that's what we try and do is stuff that's fairly easy, Mary. I understand, and a lot of folks haven't cooked. A lot of unfortunately, a lot of kids do not have the benefit that a lot of us had, where we were brought into a kitchen when the kitchen was the center of the house. Um, and I was blessed enough to be taught how to cook when I was a kid. Um, Not going to tell you everything went well. Matter of fact, growing up, more things went wrong than went right. But it's one of those things where you just you can you learn through time and experimentation. But the goal with this is to show folks that hey guys, it's not brain surgery to cook like this. There's a lot of those cooking shows out there where you gotta slice and dice and we ain't got time for that. Normal people work for a living. Normal people go to a 9 to 6 or an 8 to 5, and you got drive time in between that. By the time you get home, you got to look at feeding the family, and by the time you get done with all that, you're done. You're ready for bed. So this is just kind of one of those things. We can't afford to go out every night, or have food delivered every night. But there are ways and things we can do. Crock pot cooking where you set it and let it roll for the day. Just make sure you set it in such a way that there's not going to be a problem where you're going to start a fire and burn your place down. Make sure you got lots of liquid that's there with going. And we do that all the time here. A lot of crock pot stuff. We'll also do stuff where we prep some the night before, and then kind of throw the whole thing on at the end. Marinating is a wonderful thing. Just don't do it with Misty steaks. Shouldn't like that. Yeah. So I mean, that's it. Yeah. I got taught. My mom let us in and taught us the kitchen. My grandma too. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Spike, how did you end up? Do you ever have anybody teaching you cooking wise?
Just kind of, a friend, I got a certain way of doing it. They'll show me how to do it. Just kind of, little bits and pieces here and there.
Cool.
One thing, I mean, I don't know. It's something that I came up with. Obviously, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows I love me some game meat. I can't remember the brand name, but I got this. It was just like a straight Chipotle seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
I mixed that up with some garlic powder, salt, pepper, and there's something else. Where is it? Right here. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this.
Shows. No, Chipotle. Interesting.
This stuff came from the States.
Really?
I had a friend of mine came up for a visit, brought me a couple of these. This stuff I put on, I could put on everything.
So that's honeybee. So Chipotle, so there's a little bit of kick to it.
Honestly, not really. It's more sweeter than anything.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I mean, if you
Interesting.
put it on pretty heavy, yeah, there might be a slight little kick.
Okay.
I tried that on deer meat. And I basically I mixed all the dry seasonings together and I just kind of did like I guess you would call it a dry rub.
Mhm.
And oh my goodness, I've never had a better piece of venison in my life.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So did you grill it or did you cook it in the oven or on a frying pan or
Oh no, I grilled it.
grill it? Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What I do want to try is I want to try to do the same thing but smoke it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Any idea what kind of wood you're going to put in with it? Wood chips?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I am complete. All I know about smokers is whatever comes out of it tastes amazing.
Tell you what, if you get the chance, reach out. Sheriff has got some good experience. We did a rib off, if you will. It wasn't really a
Okay.
challenge, competition.
Yeah.
A while back, and he smoked some beef ribs.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
While I was cooking up the pork ribs on the grill, and
right.
yes, you can do a rack of beef or pork ribs on a gas grill. You just have to really be careful with it. We will do a thing on that because that's one of my favorites, and
Yeah.
it's one of Mama's favorites too.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he pulled his ribs out, oof, and I think he used hickory,
Okay.
maybe.
Chase,
Yeah,
can I show the dream catcher?
sure,
real quick?
sure. Is this Amanda's one?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Wow.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can get this put up. How do we do you large? There we go. Solo layout. Hey, Chris, are you there?
It's not finished yet, guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you did find a way to get the peacock feather worked in. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of our things while we were rushing around today was trying to find the rest of Mama's supplies that seem to have disapparated.
Oh, there's Amanda in chat.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Um,
So, yeah, Chris,
One
make sure
thing
she
I
does see
need to
that.
figure out is a way to hang them so I can actually put the stuff on it, and not have to try and hold onto it too.
Okay. Let me give that some thought, Harley. What? This is not the time, sweetheart.
I'm not happy with the feathers, so I'm going to redo the feathers. But
Uh-huh. Okay. Seeing as we have a visitor here,
Hi,
let me
Poppy.
see if I can change this around. Yeah, I know. Hello. Yeah, you're about to be on camera. Yeah.
I have little pieces of feather floating all over my office.
Yeah. Well, say hi. Look over here, Harley.
Hello,
Okay.
Harley.
Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. Puppy kisses, yummy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could go back and spend probably about the same amount I did today already.
Not for a little while. You can't. Hi. Hi. All right, you got to get down now, okay? All right, you got to get down. Daddy's talking. Okay, go play. There you go. Good girl.
Hi,
Yeah.
everybody in chat. I wasn't ignoring everybody. I was just,
Oh,
my hands were busy.
yep.
I closed my eyes.
That's my puppers. I don't know why she picks me to come love it on, but she'll sleep under my desk while Ginger's sleeping under Mama's desk. Except when they decide that they want the comfort of carpeting, in which case they
Hi,
all
Doris.
three abandon me and go see Mama. Hello, Doris.
So, Jason, I want to throw an idea at you, and I want your opinion on it.
go for it, bud.
So I've always had this thought of making venison sausages.
Okay.
No, I mean with venison you got to add some kind of fat. I always do pork.
Mm-hmm.
Probably would be best. Yeah.
Yeah, grind. You get all your grind meat. Mixing
Summer savory.
mixing some like real maple syrup into it.
Yeah, and a little bit of summer savory.
Yeah, actually, Misty, that's the one thing that you'll have a hard time. Actually, no, you won't have a hard time. You're in Canada. Oh, you
Like getting the
dogger.
real stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, the summer savory. We have Misty's mom send down 2 bottles of summer savory every year because it's just outrageous
Hi,
to send
Mary.
across the border.
Any idea where to find it?
Any grocery store.
Oh, really?
Spice aisle.
Yeah. Yeah, summer savory.
And I'm telling you, that stuff's really good with potatoes too.
Yep.
And I
She
use
throws
it in my stuffing.
I would say she makes amazing turkey stuffing with it. So
Spicy aroma and pungent peppery flavor. I don't know if this is the stuff.
What's the name on it?
It says summer savory spiced island.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay.
Well,
it honestly looks like I don't know, just a bunch of herbs chopped up in the jar.
Yeah, it's just like
Yep.
It almost is the same as oregano for texture.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
or,
a grinder.
Alright.
rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
No, rosemary is not the same.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just always a thought of mine. I just never knew how it would turn out with the maple syrup in there.
You gotta try it, dude. That's
Right.
that's the thing.
All you can do.
A lot of okay. Time out, Doris. What happened?
Well,
Hey,
Hey, Chris.
Chris, make sure Amanda gets to see this. Misty was showing Amanda's dream catcher in progress. Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I still got to work. I'm not happy with how the feathers look on it. So I'm still got to work on that.
All right, Doris, what happened? Sorry, I'm finishing off the last of my.
Oh.
Here we go. Ah,
Oh, wow.
chocolate. Oh, wow. Oh,
Nice.
there you go. Okay.
And I was happy Jason got me sushi too while we were out.
Ooh.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Different lunch. Meat galore. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Doris. I don't doubt it.
You like sushi too, Spike?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to try and figure out how to make it.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
The big blob of wasabi right on the side of it.
Oh, no. God, no. No.
Oh,
no,
yeah. Oh, I love it.
Ginger,
love it.
yes. Wasabi, hell no.
No, double up that wasabi.
Yeah, I got the wasabi today. Mama can't handle the spicy stuff, so every time we do whatever piece of sushi in the container is right up pressed up against the wasabi, I have to trade with her, and that's fine, not a big deal.
Right.
You got your hair cut again, Richard.
Normally, that's not a big deal. Now let me tell you this something about what happened today. Mama didn't hand me one that had been rubbed on wasabi. Oh no. She handed me one and the entire damn glob of fresh wasabi came with it. We're talking a dollop that was as big as my thumb from the crease up to the end of the thumb.
Yeah.
So how long from the time you stuck it in your mouth to the time it hit your sinuses?
It didn't take long. She noticed that I was kind of hiccuping and I had a little
Couldn't
sinus
get to the
issue.
breath.
Yeah. So she's going, drink something. I'm like,
Oh, he was cussing me under his breath. I'm telling you.
So what best we could do was take a couple pieces of the raw tuna sushi and pop after that, and the thankfully the soy sauce and everything helped to calm that down. And then I got to the second piece she handed me that was rubbed liberally with wasabi from the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a feeling it's
And I
it's gonna
think,
be a heartburn
Jason,
night.
for future reference, I would leave the lobster out of it.
Okay. We can do that. What we can do is we can either add scallops, bay or sea scallops. And it's like I said, that's one of the beautiful things about recipes like this. You can switch around whatever the hell you want to switch around.
Mhm.
Damn, if you wanted to add pieces of fish
I
in
was
with
going to
it,
say it'd be good with salmon.
yeah, you could probably add pieces of fish in. Actually, you know what else would probably be good with is seared tuna steak chunks. Take a tuna steak and cube it up and sear
I
that.
think personally, I would have the tuna done on the side.
So, oh, hang on here. What did we have?
It was just me sending you a picture, seeing if that was the same stuff.
I believe so. Send that. You don't have Misty, do you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
it
do.
does.
Send it to Misty.
Okay,
She can
hold
tell
on.
you. She can tell you for sure. She is much better at that one than I am. I leave the summer savory to her. So
There you
Wow, that was quick, Spike.
go.
Wow.
What can I say? My computer's fast,
Misa Spike is a fast on the trigger.
and
So-
it does help that I'm running dual monitors.
Yes, sir, that is it exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And if you can
There you
find
go.
it in the big container, let me know because I will send you the money for it.
Okay,
Literally,
so
I go if I can get my hands on it, I use that all the time.
I'll look at
Because
Amazon, see if I haven't looked at Amazon, see if I can find it
it's
there.
I wonder.
dual purpose spice.
I wonder
Yeah,
if
it is.
if I could maybe find a big one at Costco.
Maybe.
Might could.
Maybe.
Yeah, and you could use chicken or sausage too. I do a it's not traditional jambalaya because again, Mama doesn't like the heat. But I do a jambalaya. Ricky, I think I did that for you when you were down here too, didn't I? Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
take
that's
the
my problem too, Elaine.
take the summer sausage, or not summer sausage. Duh.
I am at this.
Take the smoked sausage. You can either use andouille sausage, or you know what works really well too is smoked beef sausage. You know, just like you get like the Polish sausage. You cut that up into medallions. Get yourself. You're gonna have to cook them because the ones that you get like what I got for this.
Oh, excuse me.
That
Sorry.
are pre-cooked, or the little shrimp are way the hell too small for it. They disappear in it. But you get the bigger shrimp. The biggest part of it is taking the tail off, or you can leave the tail on. But you definitely want them where they're shellish, shell off, other than the
Shellless.
shell off, shellish, whatever. And deveined is a good thing. And then what else did we add into that? We added, I think it was browned hamburger.
Mhm.
We had okra. There's a wonderful can. I'm the only one in the house that likes it so much. But
It's
it's
okra, corn, and tomatoes all mixed into one.
yeah,
can.
it's okra, tomatoes, and corn all put together. And I forget who the maker is, but it's the only place I've
sorry.
seen it. Um,
I have not had venison since I moved here.
not from trying. I will actually go out hunting this year, and we'll see what we do. So
Nice.
yeah, Ricky, if you can make it down for hunting season, you're welcome to come along. So
That would be awesome. I'd always wanted to go hunting down that way.
Well, the nice thing is we've now got a smoker
Yep.
and a dehydrator.
Yep.
Nice.
So we are going to experiment with jerky. We're going to experiment with chicken jerky, turkey jerky, beef jerky. If I can get some bison that's not ground bison, we'll try bison. If not, I
Actually,
might.
I've got some ideas for pemmican using that. The different meats now that we got the dehydrator.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll have to do.
Because
We'll
it's
have
got
to
to be
do.
dried and ground up. So
Okay.
it wouldn't matter if it was hamburger or not.
Okay. Then we'll have to do a couple of shows with you doing that. I know you were also wanting to do one on canning with vegetables. We started getting some really cool tomatoes out from the bigger tomato plants. So we'll
Yeah.
at least have enough to do some BLTs, and maybe Mama will have enough to do some
Well, this
tomato
weekend
sandwiches.
I'm hoping to hit a farmer's market and get a couple of bushels of tomatoes and stuff.
Probably have to be next weekend. I don't know if they're open tomorrow or not.
Well, that's what I said, next weekend.
Oh no, I thought you said this weekend. Sorry, my bad. So
No.
yeah.
No, because of the heat, my garden is just kaput. None of my cucumbers are producing cucumbers.
Yeah.
They're growing, but they're not producing anything.
Well, it could still be.
Misty, I have a question with that summer savory stuff.
Uh-huh.
Does it matter the brand name?
No.
Oh,
As long as it's summer savory. Like I used to get McKay's
right
a lot. I've tried growing seeds here, 4 years in a row?
Yep.
And they just will not grow.
Yep. Not a single one of them's turned out right.
I'm uploading 16 videos from Twitch to YouTube right now.
Oh
Nice.
wow. Okay. So.
And still on panel.
Do you have a YouTube channel now?
Yeah, he's had one. He's
Yeah.
he's got the mini Kai. I just
Do you
have
want
to.
to post that in the link? The link
Yeah,
in there
please
for
do.
it?
And Spike, put your you want Spike reviews? Put Spike reviews or Spike Gaming, whichever one up.
Or all.
Okay.
Yep.
I
Or
dropped
both.
back down from 260. I'm now back down to 257.
Yeah, Spike. Ricky's got a game he's been playing. You might actually get a kick out of.
Problem is, I think you have to pay for it, don't you, Richard?
It's called Star Citizen.
Never heard of it.
It's $45 for the base ship. That'll get you into the game. So it's cheaper than any of the AAA titles.
Right.
And I'll post up my my Twitch as well. But
There's my Twitch.
What was that?
I'm like, well, there's my Twitch link. It's not clickable, but there it is.
It didn't come up.
It didn't come up.
Oh, it's in chat. I see it.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, no, it hasn't. What the hell? I don't know. That's weird.
Did you hit send?
It's like I see it there. Come on, Missy. You got to give me a little more credit than that.
Oh, believe me, I've been having one of those weeks.
Has it got anything to do with me posting a link and not being blue?
Oh, are you not blue?
No.
Oh.
Well, you did need to fix that one right now.
Well, I do need to fix that.
I wasn't complaining about not being blue, but
no, I thought you were.
No.
I could have swore you were blue.
I think you was. Hold on.
You got to go over the
type something up.
Hold on. There.
I'm not seeing anything of his. There we go.
Coffee. Yeah, coffee. That sounds really good.
I don't know. That was just the first thing that popped into my head.
Uh-huh. Coffee, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, try and post it now, Spike. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
So I've come to the conclusion I need another room just for my craft supplies. Well, he bought
One
me one of
room?
the multi-section miniature box things that all goes into one. I have it almost full, and it's got 24 boxes in it.
Much pledge for the follow.
Yep. I threw you a follow.
Yeah, no, thanks for that. That's what I'm saying. Thanks for that. I just happened to see my count go up. I'm like, oh, what's that? Went over to OBS to look.
But no, it's basically you fly around in spaceships, and there's also first-person shooter aspects of it.
Okay.
And you can do everything from mining to bunker missions to bounty hunting. And
Kind of sounds like Warframe in a way.
in a way, but
Yeah.
it's not as cheesy. It's more realistic.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'm the owner of Cheesy Tonight. Come on now.
Unfortunately,
I don't know.
Cheesy music and cheesy dinner.
I was a one-hit wonder with Warframe for the longest time on my Twitch channel. I don't know. I gotta watch what games I play on my PC just because I'm running all my graphics through the processor. Like I'm running all. I don't have a GPU right now. But yeah.
right now my Twitch basically doesn't show any of my gameplay from Star Citizen because it's too old. But once I get more active into it, then you'll be seeing it.
Yeah.
Ricky, drop your link for Facebook or for YouTube again. Mary didn't catch it.
Yeah, no worries. I've been blue for a while. There you
go. Have you made affiliate on Twitch?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I was just looking at your follower counts.
Yeah, it's crazy that I made affiliate with that few followers.
Hey, you know what? I started streaming on Twitch last fall. And it started with golf with your friends. And I mean, it's whatever, you know. And then I got into Warframe. I'm like, oh boy. And that's what kicked it off from there. And it's just been Warframe. I went live for like an hour and a bit the other night with CW and played Fortnite. That was all right, I guess.
Oh, wow.
I no offense to you guys, I cannot stand Fortnite.
Honestly, I've only played it like a handful of times.
Well, you shoot somebody, and then next thing you know, you see this giant structure. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
You want to see fun, Spike? Is watch him playing War Thunder.
What was that game called? I think it was Sheriff that recommended I download it. Enlisted. Yeah, so I come back home today and I got all these things on my screen. I totally forgot I started the download a couple days ago and it's now done. So I don't know. I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check that and see what that one's about. Corn Pop says I can't stand the builds either.
Yeah, the only good thing about the builds, Corn Pop, is if you get yourself deep enough into one that's away where somebody's not thinking that you'll be, and you settle down with one of the sniper rifles inside the circle still. I've had a lot of fun where you've had two people duking it out, doing the builds and whatnot, and they stop for a minute because they're not paying attention to you, and you can zoom in on them with that sniper rifle and watch how fast they dance when you tag them in the butt or in the back of the head with a sniper rifle. Oh, it is so much fun. I die more than anything else, but I love to find places where I'm either in green or black clothing and I can get into a tree and duck down, or get somewhere that they're not expecting in a building or outside, and watch them go running, watch two groups clash back and forth, and just pick them off from a distance. You know, I don't end up being the biggest person, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's my way of pissing them off. So hadn't been the same since my son Nicholas and I used to play together, and I think I talked about this one time. Um, in the first map, they had this big um, mesa, I guess, for lack of a better word, where you could land on, and they had a bunch of shopping carts up there, and you could go off the edge, ride the shopping cart down, and at the bottom, they had ramps where you could jump the shopping cart. Well, at the base of those ramps, they also had chests that you could open. So Nicholas and I got into a shopping cart at a building that was nearby. I'm always a person who'd push the shopping cart because I can steer better, and he's always shooting because he can shoot better. And he's wearing an all black thing with the hood, and has a black cape. So we go and push the cart up the hill to close to where the chest is, bail on the cart, and go hit the chest real quick. Well, he turns around and he sees that the shopping cart's starting to roll back down the hill. And I hear from across the room behind me, because we were in the same room at the time on computers, I hear this, "Come back, shopping cart." I turn and look at my screen, and here's the shopping cart going across the screen, and here's Nicholas hauling ass after it with his cape trailing in the wind. And he's like, "Come back, shopping cart, come back." Needless to say, we both died. We both fell into this strange giggle of laughter. You just kind of had to be there. It was one of those silly things. And we were both killed very shortly thereafter. But it was one of the funniest things that we've ever had playing Fortnite together. We still talk about it every once in a while. So that was kind of the big thing for us, was the two of us getting in, playing it, father son thing to do together.
Right.
Ricky and I got into doing War Thunder together.
That was fun.
Yeah, we still now we do it very rarely now, but we'll have an evening where we'll get together and we'll get it started, and usually about the third round in,
Yeah. They start
people
attacking us.
people start hunting us down and ganging up on us, because we're kind of evil when we get going together.
What's up, CJ?
Hey, CJ, we
Hi,
had
CJ.
we had a guy rage quit one time because he was not liking what we were doing. Yeah, that was kind of funny.
I felt bad for him because he ended up in a couple more of our matches later on down the road, and he immediately quit when he saw we were in the lobby.
Yeah. What was his name? Something Muffin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Blueberry Muffin or
It was like Danger Muffin or something like that.
Yeah, it was something silly. So it was a lot of fun. Hey, CJ, you got to watch the beginning of this, dude. I did a parody that you might actually remember. Yeesh. So
I've been taking a bit of a break from streaming because I've been focusing on trying to get work.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
What you been doing cooking wise?
cooking wise,
Anything fun?
not lately. I mean, mostly it's just because we had the kids. It was just quick and easy, like mac and cheese, that sort of thing.
The favorite.
Yep.
And those little Tostino pizzas that you can get, because kids, they love it.
Thank you for bringing that up. This is one of those things, and everybody's gonna go, eh. It used to be, I remember at Food Lion. Now, if you don't have a Food Lion where you're at, I think the parent company is Hannaford. So you might have one of those. But I remember way before COVID, um, there were little pizzas they did that were about 10-inch boxes, 10 inches on a side, and they were the cheap pizzas that you paid a buck 50 for. But you could get the combo ones, and you could get the three meat ones, and the pepperoni ones. You always had to add extra cheese to it because it never came with enough cheese. But they were cool. The dough was always good. They worked out real well if you put them in the microwave. They were even better if you put them in the oven.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, since COVID came out, they're not making them anymore. The only thing I've found are these, the Red Baron little personal, Pizza Hut pan pizza things. You know,
Jace, next time you're in Walmart,
Love you, Elaine.
check the frozen pizzas.
yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
They have a box. It's Great Value brand.
okay,
So it's like that. It's a stack of 4 deep dish pizzas.
really,
Kids, like
Excuse me, sorry.
Nice.
that.
that's right.
But you nuke 2 of them up or heat them up in the oven, and friggin' amazing.
Yeah, see the Red Barons and the little Don Giovanni, whatever it is, just does not work. Oh, is it Southern? Okay. Well, I know Doris. When I went up to Maine, the and I want to say it was Hanford. That may not be right. It started with an H, but the parent company was up there. Night Sleepless. Um, and that was it was all the same. And then of course down here they went through the great Food Lion change debacle where some of it was turned into Bloom and some of it turned into Bottom Dollar. Bottom Dollar was nasty, by the way. Bloom was actually pretty good. They were trying to go upscale, um, but they went back. Thank you. Thank you, CJ. That maybe next time you can help sing it. Not. I know you don't want to do that. Um, but yeah, there's lots of little things I'm starting to notice are that were there before COVID that have disappeared, and it's like sucks. Um, so Kroger's, yep, seen Kroger's. We used to do that in Chicago. Let's see, Weiss is the big good place right now. The Mama will tell you she was growling at the steaks today. When we
Yeah.
went by, and was not happy we were not picking up 2 of them. So
Yeah, see, my problem right now, guys, I'll be honest, I broke my denture, 4 weeks ago?
Oh.
And they keep telling me, it's going to be another 3 to 4 weeks before I get my new one back.
well,
Oh wow.
not after I
Yeah.
talked to him this past week.
Yeah. So it's a waiting game right now.
Yep. So when Mama gets the new one, and the cool thing is the one that they're putting together for her is a lot tougher and durable than the one that she had. The one that she had was one of those on the spot, and done things. So this one's supposed to be a lot better, and fingers crossed it is, because if not, I'm going to hear about it for a long time. So, but on the good
You
side,
won't
they
need to worry about it. You won't hear about it. They'll hear about it.
but see, you remember I'm in the house with you, so I'll hear at least half of it.
True.
I'll still hear the shrill. She didn't come back for that one. Chris, you've been quiet. What you guys been doing for cooking?
Right.
He's cooking crickets. Oh, Christopher.
That's okay. I guess Amanda doesn't know that we found a TJ Maxx today either.
I wasn't going to go there. TJ Maxx. Get the max for the minimum price. Why do I keep remembering commercials? This is terrible. I grew up.
That's okay. Jason discovered Harbor Freight.
Oh yes, I did. Yes,
Took you
it
long
did.
enough.
Well,
I made the mistake of walking out of the store, Spike, and leaving him in there so I could have a cigarette. I come back and there's like 3 or 4 more things in his cart.
That's it?
Oh,
And when I left him, he was standing in the lineup for the checkout.
no, I was headed that way.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay,
heard.
so-
Go ahead, Spike.
Sorry. All right. So I gotta ask, Misty. I know you used to live up here. Do you know what Princess Auto is?
Yes,
Is that what Harbor Freight's like? Sort of.
a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I've heard a whole bunch about Harbor Freight on many different. I just never know what it was.
Yeah, it's. Well, let me put it to you this way: I have been looking for a floor stand lathe because I grew up with my adopted father or adoptive father had a full workshop of craftsman power tools and whatnot, and that he taught us how to use. So one good thing I will say about him. And I have so far I've managed to get my Craftsman table lathe or table saw. So I've got that. I have a benchtop jigsaw, a benchtop grinder, and I've been debating between getting a benchtop lathe because most of the stuff I'm going to do is going to be smaller, most of it, or getting a floor stand lathe. And I finally said, you know what, the hell with it. I want the floor stand lathe. I grew up working on one of those. I want to have the option if I want to whittle down a Louisville Slugger, then by God I'm going to do it.
Right.
If I want to make my own Lucille and go out wearing a Negan, then damn it, I'm going to do it. And I do have the barbed wire to do that, by the way. So, yeah, it's just and it's not that expensive either. And they've also got the electric arc welder setups, all kinds of those.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I can't decide whether I want to go that route or an acetylene, but I'm not there with that yet.
Needless to say, Spike, he was drooling as he was walking the aisle, and his head was going everywhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I need a bigger garage for a workshop.
Mhm.
So yeah, by far. So
Oh, so YouTube decided in its infinite wisdom, even though I told it to break it into 15-minute chunks,
Yeah.
it is uploading one video that is 4 hours long.
Wow.
Nice.
you don't have no short videos. It may behoove you to try and do them one at a time in the future. It's a pain in the ass, but
Well, it's a highlight reel off of my stream.
Uh,
So
then
it's
you might want
supposed
to get Filmora and load it onto Filmora and break it up a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have once I get my computer built, I'm gonna have to use one of the
Mhm.
storages that I'm gonna have on it as a dedicated video editing.
wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. We're missing something here.
Corn Pop, whereabouts are you located again?
Publix. Tons of good food for
Good night,
tailgating.
Mary.
Night, Mary.
Take care of yourself.
House going schmuck. Okay.
Well, Nicole's
Yeah,
already said when you guys come up to visit, she wants to go on an investigation
Yep.
that you guys didn't get to when you were here.
Yep.
Oh, so you're quite a ways from us, Corn Pop.
Oof. Corn Pop's one of the folks that should be coming up here during the summer and then going back home in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
Keep you from feeling like you're dancing on the sun. All right. Mary, thanks for coming if you're still with us. If not, you'll see this later. And thank you for being here.
Yeah.
I know you were not feeling great, and I really, really, really appreciate you and everybody else being in here.
Well, I know Richard has said if we go there to visit, I'm not allowed to go wandering in the desert.
No, because
No.
you'll bring shit back.
It's because you'll run into a Gila monster and say, "Ooh, I want it."
Or a scorpion.
Or a
You don't have to
snake.
go very far. We got one in our garage.
Mm-hmm.
Little bastards underneath my car.
So that's Ricky. That's where you get the air compressor and the extra long hose, and just and watch it go out the back.
Let's just say I'm afraid to have the kids out in the garage
I
unsupervised.
bet.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
He's
Yep.
only about that long.
Yeah, but see, remember, it's the littler ones that are the more deadly. The bigger ones are not so bad,
Me too, Corn Pop.
which is kind of weird.
I sent Mom a picture of it.
Uh-huh. I haven't forwarded it to you yet. No, I want to see all kinds of places in the States.
Yep.
I've seen a lot of Canada. But
Yeah, we gotta. Excuse me, rent an RV. Oh, and
find a place we can trust to kennel the dogs.
no, we're gonna take dogs
Oh,
with.
he's cute. He's not that big.
That's not zoomed in, Mom.
Oh.
Zoomed in, it's gonna look like that spider you took a picture of on the side of the paneling.
Oh, the one that
Yeah.
Richard ran over that was eating a bird?
Yeah.
And how big, realistically, did you say that was? I mean, that's a decent size.
That's like with its tail down.
Yeah.
It's like that.
They eat worms, crickets, spiders, you name it.
They're called
Actually,
these little pricks are called death stalkers.
Oh, nice.
They're
Harley.
little assholes.
No, get down.
They are very aggressive.
All right,
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta let these idiots out.
Yeah, I actually finger wove that dream catcher.
Well, let me know, Corn Pop, because I've never been, and I've lived here for 7 years.
I've heard they've actually got like a glass platform out into the canyon.
Yep.
At one
They do.
spot where you can walk out and you can look down.
Yep. Not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, no, I would be crawling.
What are
No.
you talking about? The bridges?
Yeah, the glass one, the platform.
Oh, I like the one that they've got where they've got a I guess it's a nano design into it. So as soon as you press on it, it's spider webs like it's breaking.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they got some good videos of guys that do not handle that too well on YouTube.
Mm-mm.
So, oh yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. There's one guy who's actually screaming like a girl.
I wouldn't mind doing the zip line thing, but yeah, no.
No, wait a minute. When I asked you about the zip line, you said no.
Here's the thing: if you come down here to do the zip line, you know T is going to want to go with you,
Yeah.
Hey,
and he
if you
will
guys,
do it.
If you guys come down here, yeah, we'll take them. We'll take T and Leonard happily.
Somebody told me that Canada's Wonderland, some of the rides got hit by lightning and burnt. Like the lightning
I don't
roller
know.
coaster.
How long ago? Recent?
A couple of weeks ago, I guess. I don't know for sure.
No, I was just thinking because I know we all went past there going up north.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was one of the first people to go into Canada's Wonderland. I think I was actually the 10th person to go in when they first opened it.
Way to date yourself, Mom.
Bite me.
I would, but I don't have any teeth.
Uh-huh.
Jace is closer anyway.
Oh, she knows
Yeah.
I'll bite her.
You notice I didn't say it to him.
Mm-hmm. She has learned. Took a little while. And a nibble or two.
Where's my daughter-in-law?
She's working.
Uh,
That's
Yeah.
why we were hoping to do another stream like Wednesday or Thursday.
okay.
Is that when she's off?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that. You gonna have the kids then?
This Wednesday, Thursday coming up, we'll only have Leonard.
That's fine.
Okay.
We've had Trajan on the last couple. Anyhow, so it would be a good thing to get Leonard back on there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not
that we don't have Trajan, but
She who shall not be named. It's her first week of online school with him.
Oh boy.
Dominus Vobiscum Nabisco.
We may end up having a switch in the custodial agreement
Yeah.
by the end of the week.
Yep. And you'll also have a new headline to the or front page to the newspaper. Student suspended for fighting with himself.
Uh-huh.
Teacher fired for drinking on the job.
That'd be funny. I would honestly laugh.
I will shake my head ruefully. How about that?
Oh, Nicole and I are taking bets.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm-mm. Remind me, I got something funny to tell you about that too, by the way. Well, no, I don't know whether it happened or not. So
What?
I don't know whether there's any extradition rules between
Yes. there is.
here and there.
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Really? Okay.
And I'm aware of exactly what you're thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oopsie.
Right. Not your job.
Nope.
But
I'm
that's
just waiting.
neither here nor there.
Just waiting for the sheriff to show.
Oh, it will happen eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to get people to come here and investigate with me.
If it weren't for the fact that the last time we were out there, we were only out there for a week,
Yeah.
we would have for sure done it.
Yeah.
Well, we just got to work on a few things. Unfortunately, that house that we were looking at was a bust. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I think that would have been the pinnacle of fun for you and the boys
Mm.
to walk down
And go fishing.
the path to the creek right behind the house that is stocked and you can fish at.
And there are ducks that the boys could have fed. And Canadian geese.
Oh man.
That's
No,
okay.
it's-
Hopefully next time there'll be chickens and stuff here they can feed.
Yep.
And I'll teach them how to collect eggs.
Yeah, you got photos of those chickens you found earlier today?
Oh, the black ones? No.
Yeah.
No, that was weird.
You gotta show that. That was, dude, that was like creepy as all get out. Spike, you'd have probably looked at that and gone, as
The
far as
meat is black, Spike, and so are the bones. Everything
That's-
is black on this
What
chicken.
is on it?
what were they called, babe?
I can't remember what they were called. It
And
was on
supposed to be-
Facebook.
and it was supposed to be all black.
Yeah, they're that's how they are.
Even the
And
eggs.
they lay black eggs.
Yeah, even the eggs were black.
I think I would have an issue with eating one. I really
They're
would.
death chickens.
I don't know what they are, but pretty looking birds. Like the feathers on them are amazing, but yeah.
That's it. Here it is. AM Samani. It's a rare breed of chicken in Indonesia. Let me see if I can bring up a photo
Yeah,
of one.
they're nasty.
Yeah. Check this out. It's weird.
It would not go in my recipes, put it that way.
I don't know.
It might be interesting for a novelty chicken, but yeah, no. Holy crap, how many tabs do you have open, boy?
Whoa! What the
Yep.
fuck? That's weird,
Yeah.
It's a death chicken.
right?
Yeah, like the things are totally black. Like even but they're gorgeous looking. Like
Yeah.
And check out $49
per chicken.
per chicken.
Wow.
Look at how gorgeous they are though.
Yeah.
I could do so many dream catchers with one of them.
The hell with that. You know what would be cool is get one of those, kill it off, and have it stuffed.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Have
Like
that.
I'm not even talking about killing the chickens to get their feathers. I'll just wait till they molt.
Hang on.
I'm just waiting for it. One of these times I'll go out to get eggs and have a snake underneath one of the chickens.
Better pray it's a garden snake.
Yeah. Well, I told you what happened last week about the snake being underneath the barbecue on our deck.
No.
Sorry about that.
That
Did you
was
ever
what?
figure what it was?
removed.
Oh, you talking about the snake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I'm going to tell you what. You have never seen your mom get back up from a kneeling position, hands and knees. She damn near popped up on her feet like one of those Tibetan monks, getting ready into crouch position, and damn near ran me over trying to get back through the door. I'm standing in the door. She doesn't say a word. It's pop, pew, and it's like, uh-oh.
Well, I stuck my head down there, and here's a snake not even 3 inches from my face.
Oh, it was more than
boy.
3 inches.
It didn't seem like it.
Yeah. You had maybe 2 feet.
Now, do I dare ask what kind of snake it was?
I'm hoping it was a rat snake.
Okay.
I didn't look close enough to find out.
She didn't
was
stick
asking
around long
the
enough.
shape of its head, and I'm like, it was big, it was black.
She didn't stick around long enough to find out.
No. Like I said, that's the fastest I've seen her move.
Hey, I got bit by one copperhead. Thank you. I don't need to
Oh.
get bit by any more.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it wasn't a venomed bite.
Oh,
it was a
that's
dry
good.
bite. Yeah.
That's crazy, George.
Yeah, it is.
I hear somebody's Discord going off.
That's mine.
Okay,
Actually-
that's bad, Spike, when you can identify what it is.
I
Oh.
actually got rid of mine because it was driving me nuts.
Uh-huh.
My phone has Discord as well.
Oh, God.
And to give you an idea of how many notifications I get on any given day, even on Wi-Fi, it takes a good 2 minutes for everything to populate, and then it'll go ding 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 ding,
Yep.
and it's like
Yep.
mother trucker.
Yeah, corn pop. It was actually the doctor said she hadn't seen a bite that big in a long time. Because it was, what, a good inch, almost 2 inches wide.
Wow.
And it
Speaking
bruised
of-
all the way around it. Like, you
Yep.
could actually see where the lips contacted my skin.
Mm.
It hit that hard that it actually bruised around it.
Yeah, you and reptiles have not had the best of luck.
No,
No, they don't cooperate.
no, they don't. I don't know. And they
I hear
usually
a
get me
wife
when
on
I
break.
don't see them.
I hear a wife on break.
She's probably wanting to relax, Richard.
She was messing with the cats upstairs.
I was messing with the cats because they had a rarity in cuddle.
Aw.
In cuddle times. So
It's meow.
Hello.
Hello.
You should show her your shirt.
I want my shirt.
You
Thou
shall.
shalt not try me.
Mood
Ah.
24/7.
Mood 24/7. Yeah.
Is it bad that I was the one that told her to wear it to dropping Trajan off?
A little bit.
Mm. Now,
Just a touch.
maybe if you'd have worn, what's his name's shirt for his speech in Pulp Fiction.
Hmm.
Remember that one?
That was pretty funny. I do have another shirt that says "Buckle up, Buttercup. You just flipped my witch." It's my Halloween shirt. I like wearing that a lot.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
We have been
Corn Pop, I actually don't mind snakes if I see them first.
On Ghost Hunt.
Ooh, ghost hunt. I like that idea.
And Nicole, you got to go back and listen to the beginning of this. There's
Yeah.
something corny you can put on your shorts that you're watching, if you can snip it. So,
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
hmm
Yeah, Corn Pop, we have copperheads, water moccasins, and
Rattlesnakes.
We actually
are-
have one of the largest rattlesnake dens
on the East Coast. Yep.
Or on the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm only on
Yep.
15,
Top
so
of our
that's what
mountain.
I would,
Yeah,
Did
Steve
you want
Irwin
to-
actually did a
spend some
video
time
on it.
I'm okay. You can just stay on the
Oi, looky there.
Maybe
it's a
on
rattler.
my,
It's a timber rattler. One of the most deadly snakes in all the world. One bite and I'm a goner. I'm going to go touch it.
Yep. I was just about to say, let's go catch it.
According to one of the people that were actually watching him do that live while he was recording the video, he apparently stepped down on this flat rock and was trying to get in position for a shot. And they yelled at him to get out of there because there was like 10 rattlesnakes.
Mm.
Oh wow!
All in around, like, it's limestone ledges here with little undercuts.
Who's
Yep.
Steve Irwin?
And apparently where he stepped was right in the middle of this rock that had a big undercut. And like the snakes were all curled up right there.
It can't be as bad as when he took his infant son into the alligator corral. That was a fun sight to see on national television.
Yeah, he got ripped apart for that. That was
It was good seeing you guys.
You too.
I unfortunately have to go back to my slave labor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bad video. Good video. Bad video. Bad video.
Bad audio. Good audio. Bad audio. Good audio. I don't do videos anymore.
Oh, really?
No, they transferred her over to the audio side of it. I don't know. Why did they do that?
Oh, they
Or was it just because they needed people?
No, they needed more people. So basically they're like, hey, who wants to go over to audio? I'm like, yeah, I don't want to see this shit no more. Let me just hear it.
Oh, it was like I actually
I'll
saw
be
some
right back,
videos,
guys.
and yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Say it again. You what?
I saw some of the videos like when she was still in the video side of it, and no, like I'm pretty mellow. Like not a lot of stuff phases me, and that shit was like, okay, whoa. And it was being posted, and it's just like, okay. Like some I thought were absolutely hilarious. Like you'd get like an Old Spice commercial, and then 3/4 of the way into it, oh, sex scene. You know, like that sort of stuff I found absolutely hilarious. But there was stuff like suicide, child abuse, animal abuse, like it. To give you an idea of how bad it can get, they have dedicated therapists on staff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she is required once a week to talk to them.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, it can be, the dark side of it is dark, very dark.
That's not good.
But luckily, the average consumer of said platform will never see those videos.
Well, it is a good thing, yes.
Yeah.
So,
And the pay is
especially
good.
not having the kids see it would be the
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's why you really need to be careful when you have kids to keep them off platforms, just in case, you know, something slips through.
Yeah. So did we lose Chris or what?
I don't know.
I'm betting he's asleep.
Oh.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh. My coffee cup's empty.
Mama's away from her headset.
I mean, your own funeral, but I'm not going to say no.
I was saying to see if Chris is asleep or not.
Oh.
Hang on 1 second. Headphones users beware.
And both dogs just went nuts. You girls are okay.
At first, if they
really, you had to do that.
Well, we're seeing if Chris is asleep or not.
Well, Pasha levitated in here.
Well, she's out here now.
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some coffee.
I think I could use a coffee. So, still got some left in here.
Yeah, there isn't too many creatures I'm actually afraid of.
Skunks. Ask her about skunks.
I'm not afraid of those either. I just don't like them.
Yeah. Part of our shopping trip today, we got to the first place and pulled in and went to get out to go into Michael's, and something didn't smell right.
Yeah. Somebody had either got sprayed by a skunk or something, because it was one of those like residual smells.
Yeah. It was nasty. Nasty, yucky. So. Oh. Well, I guess Chris really is asleep or away from his headset, one or the other. I would think that would have been enough to have woken him up.
You would think.
Not afraid of mice, Amethyst, but snakes, as long as I can identify they're not a bad one, I'm aight with it. So, well, guys, I think this one is kind of winding on down. So we have hit most of our stuff. We don't want to not going to drag in here.
Maybe I can go live Wednesday.
I will be there with bells on.
Okay.
I haven't gone live in a while on my channel.
Yeah, I can do that. So get home from work and pop live. Not a problem. So not a problemo. So, well, everybody, hey, I want to thank everybody for coming and listening and seeing a new recipe and putting up with the bad parody there. So hopefully everybody gets a kick out of it. So
I'll see if I have the ingredients to throw a dessert together.
Okay.
Cool. You want to do that for next Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. You have any idea what it's going to be?
It's going to take a while, but 4-layer cake.
4-layer cake? Okay. You got a picture?
No.
Find a picture, send it to me, and I'll go ahead and put it up. I've found out now what I was doing wrong as far as,
Good night, Doris.
Posting everything. Night, Doris. So I can actually post up several days in advance. So
the other option is I can whip up a dinner or something like that.
Yeah. Just let us know between now and then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give it some thought.
I'm sure Nicole would love some seafood fettuccine Alfredo.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
That sounds good.
Tease back works. And then that'll give me a chance for Mom and I to do one and record it and give it over to her so we can put it all together into one thing instead of these sad little shorties that I have.
Well, what I can do is if you want to download all that stuff onto a stick, I can do them all up as videos for you.
We can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, the computer that I'm looking to build for myself. With the case and everything else, just the tower is $2,100.
Wow.
64 gigs of RAM.
Misa Ricky wants a server in his house.
No. It's only got 10 terabytes of storage space.
Only.
Only 10.
And you're going to leave that to your mother, right?
I don't even think you'd be able to use all of it.
Or that.
Dude. This is the woman who has filled her 1 terabyte hard drive not once, but twice.
I keep telling you, get yourself a 6 terabyte external hard drive.
Uh-huh.
They're dirt cheap.
She keeps deciding that there's other things that she wants to do first.
Yeah. Like go to a craft store.
Yeah, let's fill the office with craft stuff instead of upgrading the computer to handle what you're trying to do.
Oh, yeah. It was fun going to Michael's for the first time in a year.
I feel bad for the cart.
We got her out of the house. That's the important thing.
Yes.
Yeah, without breaking her ankle down the front step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's not using the front stairs these days.
Those things are deadly.
Well, actually, it's the walkway that's deadly. We've got paver slabs, Spike, with the gravel around it.
Right.
That's loose.
Okay. Oh.
I stepped on the edge of one of those pavers the gravel moved and I broke my ankle.
Hey, Derek.
What up,
Hey,
Derek?
Derek. Good
Yeah, that's
timing.
not
We're
good.
just shutting it down.
That's all right. Hey, I did the same thing to them yesterday on the
You'll
crap.
get it right.
What was one you and Derek and Chris were doing yesterday, Spike? The
the addiction.
What
the addiction live. Yeah.
That was an awesome show, by the way, guys.
Yeah, I didn't come in until the tail end of the addiction show, so that's only fair.
Yeah. Yep.
So. Oh yeah, yeesh. So all right, so Ricky, let us know what you want to do food wise, and Spike, when you get your hands on a good piece of game meat that you want to do a grilling on with that rub, let me know, and we'll get you to switch up. And
yeah, that's not going to be until probably late fall.
That's fine.
If at all.
That's fine. Not a problem. At that point,
Mike, if you want, I can give you our house number too. If that's
I can't call international.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
we can call you.
Yeah, that's a lie. Actually, I can. I have a calling app.
There you go. Well, for that weekend, we'll make it Spike TV. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it'll end better than the actual Spike TV did.
Yeah, that kind of fizzled. Went boom. Derek, it was actually really good last night, dude. I only caught, like I said, the tail end of it, but you
Derek,
guys,
you and Spike were amazing.
Yep.
You really were. Because to me, it comes better from somebody that's been through it.
Yep.
Than somebody who hasn't.
Let me get up here and find that. Hold on.
Oh, and it by the way, my videos are already at 72%.
Say something.
Show that side.
My upload for my YouTube is already at 72%.
Okay, yeah, I can call you, Spike, if it's. Just message me if you need to talk, and we can call you because we can call international. It's not a problem.
Right.
And guys, this is the live that Spike and Derek and Chris did last night. If anybody's struggling with addiction, if anybody needs to listen to or hear that you're not the only one going through stuff right now, please play that live and listen to two of our best friends talking about some of the things that they've been through, that they've experienced, and realize that you're not alone. Realize there is help for you out there, and if you're too embarrassed to turn to a professional or the establishment, there are folks you can reach out to folks and talk. We'll be
drop your link, Derek.
We'll be happy to do that. Yeah, Derek, drop your link. Spike, did you drop yours?
Yeah, Derek, give me a second. I got you, bro.
Drop yours again too, Spike. Please and thank you.
Yeah, I just subbed to that link.
And I'm going to drop, even though he's apparently sleeping.
Hey, guess what, Jason?
Yes, sir.
2 steps ahead of you. There's Chris's link, like father, like son.
Oh, you speed demon.
I mean,
and actually, I think he popped he popped his mute off for a second. I thought.
No, Amanda, CJ, and Chris have all dropped. I don't know what's going on.
Uh-oh. We either made them too hungry or we bored them to death. So
hopefully everything's okay there.
Yeah, you guys aren't getting storms, are you?
Spike? No, it's just hotter than all beeping. Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Gotcha.
It's been like that here too, Spike.
Oh, I was out there working and it was like 105 with the humidity.
I was hoping it was looking like it was going to storm today, but it just did nothing.
Yep.
Right.
We'll let
Thunder, and that was it.
We've been getting a few good ones out here.
No.
Like the first like major one that we got, like really coming down good. I thought for sure the power was going to go out, right? No problem, dark. And nothing happened. Wife working, no problem at all. Next storm comes in the very next day. Sky is absolutely clear. Okay. And then it just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just flips a switch, starts coming down, power goes out. And not only that, cell service went out too.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
So she had no way to contact work. We had no way to contact anybody. And it's like, oh, great.
Welcome to the jungle.
Pretty much. And I go outside and it's like a light gray, something you would expect, maybe a drizzle.
Yeah.
And it's pouring. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Dude, when it gets to the point where
that one's CJ's, right, Spike?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like
gaming
Some
channel.
Gaming is CJ's. Yep. And then he's also got his new reviews, sports reviews.
Right.
I would love to go and watch that, but I'm just not into sports.
Here, you know what? I'm doing. Oh, I'll do this.
Well, Derek, he kind of has to be cool with us. He's Misty's son.
Yeah.
He's our oldest.
Yep. I keep trying. I thought. Now, where Nicholas is my son. Where Nicholas is, the internet connection he's got and the phone connection he's got is tenuous at best. And I really kind of thought that sending him out the link for tonight, because he is a big seafood fan. I really thought that might have been enough to get him to at least pop in and say hi, or type in a chat or something. But it's entirely possible he didn't even see the link, even though I've had it up for the better part of the week. I know he's been working his butt off, because just like Ricky has two boys, Nicholas and his girlfriend have a little boy and a little girl. So Mama and I are actually grandparents, cool as shit, with kids that range anywhere from 3 years old to, I believe Leonard is 8 now.
He is going to be 9 next week.
How old's Bella?
Wow. Bella is 6.
Okay, so yeah, we've got the full range.
Yeah. So we have, oh shit, what's the little guy's name?
Daniel,
thank you. Oh God. Abby, if you're watching that, I'm so sorry. We've got Daniel at 3. We've got
Trajan at 4.
We've got
Bella
at 6.
And then Leonard.
We've got Leonard at 9. So yeah, we still have grandkids, all grandkids in single digits.
Well, Trajan.
Leonard is turning 9 on the 16th, and T is turning 5 on the 26th.
Yep.
It's just like, Jesus Christ.
So we got to figure out a drum set for them. I think it'd be cool, right, Spike? They're just at the right age to learn drums.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's that for each one of them.
I see, and I think we need to get one of those small electric guitars with the reverb on it.
Look at Richard. He looks so not impressed.
Well, it's either that or a keyboard.
We have one.
Well, I'd
We
say
have
a
one and we took the
drone, but
batteries
I
out.
know who would be playing with that, and it wouldn't be the grandbabies.
Okay. Well, maybe cymbals then. We'll get them a set of cymbals.
Yeah.
So while one's drumming, the other one can walk around the house doing the train monkey thing.
Really, guys?
Uh-huh. Derek over there going, Luke, I am your father. Spike going, no!
I don't know what to tell you there, Derek. Aside from fuck you.
Oh, look, we're sharing the love.
No, I'm at odds as to what is going to be cooked tonight because Nicole has not made up her mind yet.
Mm.
I usually go off of what she's in the mood for what I make for dinner.
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you got to make a decision.
Oh yeah, and I do on occasion.
So you start your new job on the 16th? No? When? Next week?
I have 2 jobs. I start with fries on the 10th, and I start with the work at home one on the 12th.
Are you going to be able to manage both?
Well, the fries is part-time.
Okay.
So I'm going to see how that works and then go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Derek.
She is saying hamburger helper.
Oh, she's watching on the side, isn't she?
No, I messaged her on Messenger. And I just now got a response.
Hamburger helper is actually awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, because you can do whatever you want with it.
Oh yeah, you can. Matter of fact, we may do a hamburger helper. I've got one that's a Philly steak and cheese hamburger helper.
I got that one sitting in the wings too.
Yep. So I think
really good.
I think I may do that one where we add cooked peppers and onions to go along with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we can do that and come up with some sub rolls and actually put it all in a sub roll. That would be pretty cool. Strange and different, pretty cool.
I just threw another option at her. I could do the pesto with egg noodles.
Oh, that sounds good too.
See, I told you. Remember, that's what I was telling you about this morning, babe.
Yeah.
With those tomatoes. Yeah, I was telling her I'd take a little bit of that, a little bit of the Evo, the pesto sauce, cook it all up, and then take those little cherry tomatoes that we've got and dice up 2 of the bigger tomatoes, dump that in to mix it all together.
Thank you for the sub there, Derek. I appreciate it. Are you talking YouTube or Twitch?
I'm going to jump off here for a little bit, guys.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. So, ladies and germs,
everybody.
Yep, ladies and germs, thank you for coming and visiting with us for a little bit. As always, we know you have many choices of where you can go and what you can do, and we are thankful that you come and spend a little time with us. Feel free to drop by anytime. We're going to start loading some shorts up and some recipes up and get some more videos up there so we get a little more content for you to check out. In the meantime, we will continue to keep running the virtual bar and grill Saturday evenings for a couple of hours, 8 to 10. And as always, anybody is welcome to come up. Everything is open topic except for politics and some of that negative stuff, and hey, Spike and Derek are having fun. That's the thing. That's the thing. We know they've been doing it for a long time. If you go over and check Chris's channel, you'll see what we're talking about. It's a love-hate relationship. They love to hate each other. So
Right.
at least until one of them gets dunked into the lake, and you'll have to go check Chris's channel out for that reference. So till next Saturday, you guys stay safe, stay comfort, keep on eating. We'll talk to you later.
Have a great night, guys.
See ya.
Bye now.